Hello everybody, it's Mrs. Barber and I'm back. Today is day 37. 37. What if I'm wrong? Sometimes I'm wrong about things. And I'm here with a message, a story, a poem, and an activity that you can do outside. I'm going to do it inside, but you can do it outside. So you would need paintbrush and some water to do the activity outside today. So today I'm bringing you a new book called Eraser, and I'm going to bring you a new idea for something that we will do next week, but just to plant it in your mind. So right now, when school is over, I take care of Russell and Rose, but I also take care of me. And one thing I'm doing to take care of myself is I'm taking some art classes. And in one of my art classes, the teacher said we have to come up with a character, a person, not a real person that we know, but it could be inspired by a person. So I invented this little boy named Bobbert. And that's Bobbert right there. He's 9. He likes nature. He puts worms in his pocket. He has muddy clothes and shoes. And he can't wait till summer vacation. At school, he likes to daydream and look outside. He doesn't like being called Bob or Robert, so his name is Bobbert. And that's my character. I don't know what he'll do in my adventures, but next week we will make up characters and they will have some kind of adventures. So be thinking about it, because tomorrow, or today while you're watching this, we're going to learn about elephants. And then the next day we're going to talk about opinions. What's better, a giraffe or an elephant, since we've been doing some research. Okay, the story will be Eraser by Anna Kang and illustrated by Christopher Want. And I learned something else in my classes. Did you know that the author and the illustrator almost never know each other? They don't know each other. They're not best friends. I thought book author and illustrators were best friends, but they're not. One has ideas for words and one has ideas for pictures. So here we go. Eraser. I like how they animated the characters. They turned, and you could do that. Like my Bobbert is a boy, but you could make an apple be your character next week. Eraser. Here we go. Looks like my desk. Many things on it. Rub, rub, rub. Ahem. I was just, testing. Excellent. Thanks. I guess I'm just naturally good at math. Over here it says 5 plus 4 equals 11. Over here, 5 plus 4 equals 9. You totally rocked that math test. Pencil so sharp. I wish I was as cool as Cobalt. Everyone thinks Pencil and her friends are the smart and creative ones. It's not fair. And look at the tape and glue. They can get anyone to stick together, even pipe cleaners and buttons. We all love paper. Whenever I see you, I feel like I can do anything. And Scissors, well, she's just kind of scary. I don't run ever. What do I bring to the table? Nothing. I just take things away. You make everyone look good. You do an excellent job. I'm tired of being just the cleanup crew. Don't you ever feel like you're more? More what? So in her mind, she's not good enough. Like some other stories that we've read, she has negative self-feelings, self-doubt. She looks at all the things the other people have and she's like, why can't I be like them? This theme has repeated itself in many stories. Who in this picture thinks differently? I see 2 characters. These 2. You noticed that they're the characters who care about her like she is, but she's not listening to them. This guy says, you make everyone look good. This ruler says, you do an excellent job, and she can't hear them. And sometimes when we have our own voices that are saying not nice things about ourselves, we could be surrounded by the people we love, our moms and dads and best friends and cousins, and they can say, I really like you. I like what you do. I like what you stand for. And that bad voice in our head will not let us hear straight. So next time, take note. If the voice in your head is saying, I'm not so great, and the voices outside of your head, the people who love you, say, you know what? You are. Take a moment and try to think about it and soak it in. Back to the story. Less babbling from Miss Barber. Lunchtime is over. Everyone gather around for a science project meeting. I hear it's worth half our grade. Not you, Eraser. This is a creative meeting. Well, now there is someone picking on Eraser. That night, rub. This is going to knock their caps off. Ta-da! It's for the science project. What do you think? It's wonderful. Very modern. Achoo! Oh, I'm sorry, Eraser. I'm all clogged up. Enough with the fun and games. We have real work to do. Sniff. Later that day, looking good, everyone. Let's all take 5. Eraser, what are you doing? Helping? Eraser has one job, to clean up after me. It's not my fault. She can't actually make anything except a mess. Ha 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 ha. So the story is turned. Eraser was thinking negative things about herself, but now the other characters in the story have begun to take on the thoughts in her head. I'm tired of being Pencil's pooper scooper. Please don't go. We need you. Are you sure, Eraser? Fire away! Creating a catapult situation. Forward my mail. Sprung. Swoosh. Whoomp. Sorry, dude. Eraser. Hey, guys, look. It's Eraser. I'm a huge fan. I love your work. You do? Well, sure. We're all first drafts. Without us and you, there'd be nothing to hang on the fridge door. I do create. I create second chances. Mistakes make us great. Meanwhile, back on the desk. Oh no, I forgot to check my math homework. 3 plus 6 equals 8. 1 plus 12 equals 15. 2 plus 4 equals 3. 14 plus 9 equals 29. F. Arrgh! This is not good. Yee-haw! Eraser is back, and I brought some friends with me. Hooray, we missed you. Oh, thank goodness. They're going through my entire sheaf like there's no tomorrow. It's been totally bonkers. Eraser, I'm sorry. I think I need your help. Will you please help me? You bet. Let's get to work. Take your time. You're doing great. We can always fix it. The next day, the rainforest, A+. Hooray! Kumbaya. Oh, we had the straightest lines for sure. You know, you make a very fine point. Sure, I like correcting, but what I really want to do is paint. Thanks, partner. Anytime. Oh my goodness, that was a really good book. It was a little bit different to read because I was reading the words of the characters. That was what propelled the story. And there were a lot of different problems. She had self-doubt. Then the other characters were making fun of her, even though her 2 best friends were trying to encourage her. After that, what happened? Everything fell apart. Everybody was fighting and not working together, and they weren't using their best qualities, and the project was getting an F, and everything was a big mess until they all realized they all had skills, just like we do when we come together in our class, and you are the best class at working together that I have ever met in my life, really. You share, you still share when we have our meetings online, and I'm very proud of you for that. You are like the characters in this book, except for the part where they're mean. All right, eraser, we are done. Time for a silly poem from Jack Preletsky's Something Big Has Been Here. Super Samson Simon. I am Super Samson Simon. Nope, that's not what it says. It says Super Samson Simpson. I am Super Samson Simpson. I am superlatively strong. I like to carry elephants. I do it all day long. I pick up half a dozen and hoist them in the air. It's really somewhat simple, for I have strength to spare. My muscles are enormous. They bulge from top to toe, and when I carry elephants, they ripple to and fro. But I am not the strongest in the Simpson family, for when I carry elephants, my grandma carries me. Aha! We had a punchline in the end of that poem, too. And I bet you remember what Super Samson Simpson is. It's alliteration. One of your favorite words. You say it every time we find it in a book. That poem has some alliteration in it. All right, so my friend gave me this thing. It's called a Buddha board, and it's supposed to be a relaxing thing. It's just a special board, and this is just water. And the activity today is something that is really cool to do on a sunny day. The sun will act like an eraser, because you know what happens to the water when the sun heats the sidewalk. Part of the water cycle is evaporation. So this Buddha board, you can paint anything that you want on it, and then it will evaporate into the air, into thin air. Do you know what I'm painting? So you go outside to your sidewalk. You will need a paintbrush. I can't really think creatively what you could use that's not a paintbrush. I think you kind of do need a paintbrush. You go outside and see if you can paint animals on your sidewalk and see how long it lasts. We did it at school with words. You can do it with words too. My elephant looks hilarious. You are an elephant. You need bigger ears. I'm just using water on my Buddha board, but you can do this on the sidewalk, outside of your house, or on your porch, but just use clean water and ask permission. And there's my elephant. I think his trunk needs to be longer. I think his name is Lou. Lou the elephant, who likes peanuts and hot sunny days. Okay, try to make your own guy. Think about a story character. Think about what's better, elephants or giraffes. Take care of your mom and dad and each other. And I'll see you in just a little bit. I love you. Bye.